So today is like the start of a new week here. It's July 2nd, it's Tuesday, and the workers have a couple of days off at the end of the month or the start of this month. But July 2nd here makes it July 1st in Canada, so happy Canada Day, everybody. Yay! Back home. And so this is kind of like a weekly wrap-up. You see that the roof is all on, and they've got all the front corners on, and they've got the one right on the rib sort of thing, and they've got the rib backs down, and they laid out rolls of rubber that they glued down first underneath that, and the gable on this one has been completed. You see the difference here, this one's not, so they still put they actually cut down that white a little bit first, and then they'll put about a 20 centimeter rubber strip sort of down it that glues down, or self-adhesive, I guess, glues down, and then they put the capping on like that. So you see the roof here, they've got that done as well. They've left this last one off a little bit so they can run this side up and get it tucked under. Then after that, they'll finish the completion of the the chimney, get that on top. So those are the big changes. The one obviously is the roof. On this side here, they're using eucalyptus. On the back side, let's run over this side right now and have a look. So now from this side, you can see the gables are completed on this one, and this one is half done. The metal scaffolding you see right here has been brought out and welded onto the window frame so that they could put their planks on to gain access to the top side. I have a soy dog sniffing my leg right now. Company. Yeah. But anyways, and then I guess they're gonna finish off these ones here. But yeah, so they've got that welded to the frame. So I was wondering how they were gonna, if they just climb up, monkey it, climb like monkeys. Anyways, they're up and it's done. So they figured out a way, so they have these ones to do. So we're just gonna run around this way now and take a look at the other side and back. And now from the back side here, you can see they still have the eucalyptus up where they've been accessing. They've got the corners all on, the edge pieces, and then the spine, of course, down the other side as well. Just starting to sprinkle rain here. It's not supposed to rain till about 1 o'clock this afternoon, so we're still a few hours away from the thunderstorms. But one other bit of excitement. Let's run inside and I'll show you. So the last bit of excitement was the last 2 days the electricians were here. And so they've done a bit more work here, putting the cement in, sort of temporarily holding them in place as they're getting ready to coat everything now. They've got their boxes in. And these ones here, they curve up because they're going to go just above the false roof that's in here. And then here, this is coming through it'll be a window, but they've got these all set up now. So these are going to be for the light switches for outside and the fans, plug-in, of course. These here, they've cut down for the television and internet, that they mount the boxes into the wall. So that'll all be there. They're doing the same thing on the plans. They're doing the same thing in the master bedroom, which is on the opposite side of the stairs there. They'll have those ground in as well. The ones from the kitchen now, I don't know if you remember in the previous videos, they were kind of hanging up like this, like the standard style. And I was wondering, well, maybe because we've got like the floating cupboards, they would just run the cables above the cupboards. But the fella decided, no, they're not going to do it like that, or at least they've changed their mind. They're going to run it all through the walls here. So that's what they've done. These grooves were the previous cuts, but then easier to keep it like this all through here, up this one here, and then through over here. This is where our panel, or the breaker box, is going to be here. So they've got it all done. We're going to have the conduit all through the ceilings and everything. Some homes don't. Some homes just have the conduit in the wall, and then they just hang bare wire. I mean, it's in the ceilings, but bare wire, twisted up, electrician's tape. So yeah, I strongly voted against that in a hurry. After I saw that, I'm like, no, we have to have the conduit. And then I've seen other developments where, yes, they have the conduit all the way through. That one up there you see nibbing out, that's because on the opposite side is where the lights are going to be outside. More switches here, plugins over here. So I think we may get a plug-in in this area as well, because then all of our Cat 6 internet cables can come back here, and we can mount our modem in here, and our wireless router can be in this area. So again, we'll put a plug-in in here as well, just so we have to power up the modem, router, Wi-Fi, whatever we're calling it today. GPON, let's go GPON. That's Gigabyte Passive Optic Network. What? Did you used to work for the phone company? And even in the poles here, they've got the switches cut in, and wow, that's really good. So they've got more plugins now in the kitchen poles, and the counter is going to be below these ones here. It's going to come out this way. So it'd be nice to maybe get a plug-in put into the counter, but if there's one here, maybe okay, but then you would always have like a cord running to the counter. I don't know. Anyways, it's there. So it's there. And oh yeah, the other thing is we are going to get one more plug-in put in here, I think, because this one's designated for the fridge. And then there's going to be a big power one for the oven. It's got its own breaker. And then I think it'd be nice to have two here, so we can always have like the coffee maker plugged in and maybe like the micro or something plugged in. This one here would be for, you know, plugging in to make smoothies or whatever, because the sink is going to be in this area, so that'll be like a in and out sort of plug-in. But I see we've got the lunchroom already established. Just you want to hang something up, just pound a nail in. And let's go upstairs now and have a look at the roof. So we've just come up the stairs here, and we're sort of in this prayer Buddha area in the corner. I'll shoot back on this in a minute, but yeah, so the gables are coming along. They'll be walled out and everything. We've got the metal gutters installed under the tiles. The tiles are all done. They do have that back spine on up top. They've got the gasket, the rubber stuff. The rubber stuff. They've got the sealant, the strip of sealant. I don't know. That's what it is. This pole, they're still gonna have to do some work on this. Looks like other people have been chipping at it too. But yeah, this one's not structural. It's only visual. Visual? It's only because we're going to put a window in here. I'm not going to talk about windows and doors and glass. But yeah, you can see the light through some of the brickwork. That'll all be corrected. You can see the light through some of these areas. That'll still be corrected when they do in the fine tuning. Up here last night I thought I could see light, but it's the metal stripping that they've used, and it's just reflecting the basement, the light from this area. And then where I was when I came upstairs was standing over there. So this big area here now is above the washroom. And so the washroom is going to have a fake floor in it, fake ceiling in it. But this is kind of like dead space. And it was suggested from Johnny Siam, that we use it as storage. I'm almost positive it was Johnny. But use it as storage. And we don't need any more storage. We don't need any more stuff. This is the looks from here. So other than the gables, we should be watertight. See there, they have still the edge ones to put on, and here as well. And that's above the garage. Above the garage, there's also going to be the false ceiling. So possibly a lot of room up there for storage as well, but structurally the place wasn't built for it. There's no metal welded in or nothing like that. Same as this. This is the bathroom roof. It's just a giant hollow. It's a missile silo. But now that the US and North Korea are buddies, I guess we don't need to offer it up to Trump's team. And they were using this ladder here to chop in here to get up, because in this area now is where there's going to be about 6 or 8 lights, as well as the fans, as well as, what was the other thing? Like a chandelier. We haven't really decided exactly. We've got the nice look of a chandelier, but hanging the chandelier, like whatever that is, 20 feet or something, 30 feet, I don't know, might look a little ridiculous. Because in the stores when you see them, they're only hanging down about 5 feet on the chain. But yeah. So this was the weekly wrap up. It's like I say, July 2nd, Tuesday. Guys should all be back to work tomorrow. This is Yumi with one of her favorite little, I wouldn't call it a bone, but it's a chewy thing. It's not a chew toy. It's not a toy. I don't know. Her baby teeth seem to like it. Maybe the coating is great. Sometimes I break them in half and only give her a half a day. But today's a special day because there's no reason.
My vlog will feature travel and adventure tour. Come along for the ride. What's stopping you? Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hey YouTube, it's Polar Time. My vlog will feature travel and adventure tour. Come along for the ride. What's stopping you? Come on, let's do this.